Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm doing a little night shooting. I'm using a P80 pistol, right? It's a Polymer 80 that I made myself. The Holosun 507C red dot and a Streamlight TLR1 HL. That's a 1000 lumen light. The holster is the Blackhawk Omnivore. It's a universal holster that indexes off the light. So the thing I want to tell you guys, right, is that you have to practice at night. You have to figure out what brightness level you want to set your red dot, or in this case, I'm using a circle dot. I'm using a 32 MOA circle only. That's one of the options I have on this red dot. What is the brightness setting you want to use? If you're not using a light, the red dot, if it's bright, can overwhelm you. Likewise, if you have your red dot set too low, when you put your light on, it's going to wash it out. So what I have found is that if I'm going to be using the light, I want to pretty much have the red dot set to daytime settings, right, to a bright setting. And the reason is because when I put the light on, I'm going to be able to see. Now, if I decide not to use the light, okay, one of the things that I have found is, yes, it does kind of wash out the target a little bit, but at the distance that we're typically shooting a pistol at, which is inside of 30 yards, what I find is if you're able to see a silhouette, you put that 32 MOA circle on it, you're going to hit it. Now, one of the other benefits that I have found about the red dot, in the daytime, it can sometimes be a little bit difficult to find the red dot if you don't have a perfect presentation. So if you come out, let's say one-handed, right, a lot of times what you got to do is you got to use your front sights as a reference point, right? But what I find that at night, even though right now, because I have a fiber optic front sight on this pistol, even though I really can't see that fiber optic sight, what happens is because my red dot is set to a daytime setting, if I'm holding the pistol like a little bit off, I can usually see a reflection someplace in the glass that gives me a hint which way I gotta move that pistol in order to find my circle dot. So that's one of the benefits of using a red dot at a brighter setting at night. So this is really something that you gotta practice with. It may turn out that, because remember, I'm using a 32 MOA circle, you might be using a dot only. Whatever settings you use, whatever your pistol setup is, you have to actually get out and experiment with it. Because it's going to be different depending on, because you got your pistol, you got your light, you got your red dot. If you're not using a red dot, you got your night sights. You got the holster. So there's a lot of variables that you have to make sure are going to work together. The other thing that you want to do is, you want to do some jamming drills. Use some bad ammo, use some dummy rounds, and practice unjamming your pistol at night. So I have a couple of targets here set up. Let's do a little practice shooting. One of the other things I like to focus on is after I take my shot, I want to move to a different position, okay? Because I don't want to leave my light on because that tends to give away your position. So I practice, put the light on, shoot, move to a different position. And of course, practice your holster drills. Practice going in and out of the holster. So magazine change. I tossed a jam there. I had a dummy round in the pistol. And I had 2 magazines on me. I didn't know which of the 2 magazines had that dummy round. So it forced me to do a magazine change in the middle of my shooting. So I hope you guys liked the video. I hope it gave you a few ideas. If you're not a member of the channel, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.